A Polk County man serving life for a nonviolent marijuana offense will soon be set free. Richard DeLisi's sentence is one of the longest ever handed down for a nonviolent crime involving marijuana. Fox 13's Jordan Bowen spoke to his attorneys, to his family. I know this is something they've been working on for a long time, right?
Yeah, that's right, Cynthia. After more than 30 years behind bars and after months and months of work by the organization The Last Prisoners Project, 71-year-old Richard DeLisi will soon be back home with his family in early December, and his brother Ted says he's more than ready to catch up on lost time.
I can't wait. I haven't seen him in 25, 28 years.
Two brothers apart for decades will soon be back together.
And I'm so happy that he's coming home. Oh, my God. I can't tell you how happy I am. I'm going to be there when he walks out that door. He's going to get the biggest hug, let me tell you.
In 1989, Ted DeLisi and his brother Richard were sentenced to 90 years. Both were convicted of nonviolent drug trafficking charges. They had planned to fly a plane loaded with marijuana into Polk County. In 2013, Ted DeLisi was released, but Richard still remains behind bars. A day after our story on the case aired earlier this month, the Florida Department of Corrections approved Richard's request for release.
These are people with families. These are people, some of whom made mistakes, some of whom were patients trying to do what was best for their own health. And we need to make sure that we don't ignore victims of the war on drugs while we develop an essential industry.
DeLisi's release comes at a time when more and more municipalities are decriminalizing marijuana, and as more states like Florida have legalized the drug for medical use. In June, the Last Prisoners Project started working on DeLisi's case. The organization is made up of cannabis industry leaders and criminal justice advocates who are focused on freeing prisoners serving lengthy sentences for marijuana offenses.
It was extremely important for us to bring light to this case because it is such a severe injustice.
DeLisi, a father to two grown children and grandfather to several grandkids, all of whom he has yet to meet. His brother Ted says he's more than grateful for the work by the Last Prisoners Project.
These people came along, these three girls came along, and boy, I don't know, they moved mountains. I don't know how they did it, but I really believe they had something to do with it.
And his family says Richard is by far most looking forward to getting to hug his grandkids for the very first time. They also say some of the first things he'll be doing when he gets out is getting him some new clothes, a car, and a cell phone. Once again, he's set to be released sometime within the next week or two. Cynthia?